Cameron, our YouTube member, asks, as a soon-to-be marriage and family therapist, I've been curious about how you guys manage to work together so well for your videos after disagreements/arguments.
I think that we don't really have too many arguments. I think that sometimes we might have different visions for things, but then we discuss it beforehand and work through it. And I think that at the very beginning of our YouTube career, where we hadn't fully established procedures and how to communicate the best about various things, I think there were more like moments of tenseness where one of us...
I can mainly think of one instance.
The Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that in that example, up until that moment, I had been preparing all the projects, and then Katelyn had been participating, and we were equal in all sorts of different ways.
Was more on the side of
editing, post-processing,
and also like figuring out the intro, figuring out the flow from a like filming perspective, making sure we got all the shots we needed.
Yeah, but I think that for that one, Katelyn took on the prep role, and I came in and I was uncomfortable with like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm saying. I just was uncomfortable in that situation. And I got upset. Katelyn picked up on it, and we're like, hey, let's stop what we're doing. Let's go inside and sit on the couch and talk through, wait, why did I get upset? And why did this happen? And how can we avoid it in the future? So what we did is we just picked up on it right away, stopped, talked about it, and then made plans so it doesn't happen in the future. And I think the biggest thing that has helped us a lot for our relationship has been our ability to non-critically give feedback.
Yeah. You're probably better at giving non-critical feedback than me. I have to like watch my tone more, and I also have to be more careful about not taking feedback personally. You're better at giving and receiving than I am.
But we've both worked on the skill.
We have. We both worked on the skill. And I think another thing is like, we know that like us being on the same page about stuff is a higher priority than like, finishing whatever we're working on right this minute. So like everything's going to be better. If one of us senses the other one is like feeling a bit off about something or whatever it is, like, we would much rather be over communicators and be like, hey, let's pause. Are you okay? How are you doing? Are you stressed? Are you tired? What's bothering you? Let's talk about it. Okay. And like really figure it out to its completion, whatever that thing is, before we keep going.
I think we've also had to push past the fears of bringing up the same subject multiple times.
Yeah. Because some things like, something might bother you. You might think it is resolved, and then like a different situation brings up that type of thing that's bothering you again, and you have to feel like you can still talk about it and not be like, oh, we already talked about this, so I guess I shouldn't say anything, And
I think that for years, and we still regularly go on walks, but we've kind of pushed past all the let's talk about our feelings. Now we're like, I don't know, talking about more random things, but especially at the beginning.
On our walks?
On our walks, yeah. Especially at the beginning of when we were starting our YouTube career, we would go on walks every single night, pretty much. Like 300, over 340 nights a year or something. That was a lot. And we would talk about how the day went and what we thought about various things and everything. And in general, we just communicated a lot. And in that communication, we got good at giving non-critical feedback and receiving feedback and not being upset by it.
And just like exchanging ideas in general. And like, I think one of the awesome things about our channel is we are like equal partners in the channel. One of us isn't like the owner or the boss. So that means we both have feedback, but that also means that we've had to discuss every part of it along the way.
And we've had to externalize everything.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
I guess like opposite of internalize.
Yeah, what's the opposite of internalize?
Say it.
Yeah, so I hope that helps some communicate a lot. And there's nothing magic about it. It's just continual effort.
This clip is from one of our exclusive supporter-only videos, so if you want to see more secret videos, or sneak peeks of our projects, or some behind the scenes of our life, consider joining our Patreon or becoming a YouTube member on our main channel.
We'll have links to everything down below. Thanks.